As we welcome this new year, there are some new developments taking place within you. And everyone that knows you, or even those that are in your presence, they can feel resistance. Yet when they see your abilities and when they can feel the energy that you project, it leaves room for a lot of misunderstandings. At times, people often view you guys as being secretive or sneaky. But usually that's because you're always in your mind plotting, right? You could be at work plotting your escape, thinking of somewhere else that you could go, trying to make your next move. You usually stay fairly silent about it. And this month especially, you're appearing a lot more mysterious to those around you. There seems to be an invisible barrier, or rather an invisible wall, that keeps others at a distance, at a safe distance. You don't like to share your plans. And for good reason. It's no one's business anyway what you plan to do. But your projections, the things that you think about, the things that you feel while you're plotting and trying to come up with a way to improve your situation. Trying to find something better, someone better. All of these different things. And right now, more than ever, your energy is compounded. You may be playing your cards a little too close to the vest. Whatever your plan is, whatever mission you're setting yourself on this month, you're keeping that under wraps. And you're taking this time to go within. You go through the process of deep introspection. You're reflecting on your life, past, present, and even future. You start asking yourself, the big question. Is this where I want to be? It's up to you to find your way through. And up ahead, there will be some challenges that you'll have to go through, that you'll have to face. As you dive deeper into your mind, your soul, you are really digging deep. You find things about yourself that may not have been as noticeable to you before. You may be battling with outdated belief systems. There could be some resistance of getting too close to others because of what you've gone through in your life. But the problem with that is it creates unnecessary barriers, and it leaves room for misinterpretation. On the outside looking in, here we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. This could be a motherly figure, or this could represent a woman in your life who is a mother, someone who is very friendly, they're loving, they are charming, ambitious, they are driven and confident. And here we have the King of Pentacles, and both of these are upright. We see two stable people here. Fulfilling their purpose in their own way. As you take time to look within, you start to learn more about your abilities. You start to tap into this source of power that you may not have noticed before. You are very stable this period of your life, very abundant. You maintain a sense of control here. You're very family oriented, especially in this position here. Your focus has been on accumulating wealth, abundance. You'd like a more comfortable lifestyle. Some of you may be interested in someone new here, where one of you makes an offer. be in the form of love. This could be in the form of a business partnership. This could be someone within your family, specifically your mom. They're ruled by their passion. They take action to manifest what they desire, rather than just mulling over the idea and thoughts of how. This person is just someone who goes out there and gets it. But there's a lack of camaraderie here. You know, there's a lack of working together for the same cause here. Here we have multiple people with their own viewpoints, opinions, feelings, and so on, fixated on their own perceptions, their own beliefs, feelings, so on and so forth, that there's a tendency to unintentionally come across as though you feel only your way works. Everyone that you were working with in the past, you were a team, you know, you maybe even lived together, handled the bills, split the bills, things like that. You had shared responsibilities, and you both were working hard for the same goal, right? Well, now, this is the complete opposite, where everyone feels like their ideas, perceptions, there's a lack of coming together. Everyone here feels like they know best, not willing to bend to anyone else's input, which is counterproductive when it comes to trying to collaborate with people, work together for the same cause. It's counterproductive. So you've reached the point where you're focused on yourself now. You may have needed help in the past. Could have been financial help, or someone else may have needed your help financially. But now, whatever you need to get done, or whatever you're planning and plotting to get done, you decide that it's better if you do it on your own. We have the Empress reversed. So more references to, you know, someone who is a mother. This could be your mother, or referring to the women out there who have children. For some of you, it could be a situation where another party is also with child. And for some reason here, the Empress reversed. This talks about not being able to manifest anything tangible, anything real. Could be that there's a lack of skills that are qualified that are required for you to be able to move forward in the way that you want to. There's some sort of codependent energy here. This person can be pretty aggressive at times. You could be feeling as though you're lacking in abundance. Then we have the Seven of Swords reversed as your challenge. So any deception, any sneaky behavior, cheating, stealing even, whatever has been done in the dark will come to light. Point blank. There is a lot of guilt attached to this situation. Maybe you guys are seeking employment opportunities that could have exceeded your skill set, yet all of these imbalances here are worrisome. Emperor reversed. Some of you guys are dealing with your mother and your father within your family. And you're in the middle of these two, and it's just everything is out of control. This could be within the workplace, family, friendships, love, all of it. This is someone that passes the buck on other people. They pass the blame on others for their own shortcomings. Their belief system is extremely rigid, outdated. This is someone who is abusive, someone who is controlling. If this is referring to someone at the very top of your company, this is someone who abuses their power and authority. There could be some shady dealings regarding your money. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries with that Emperor reversed as well. That is just someone who is all for self. If it doesn't benefit them, then they don't care. Now, your focus is on long-term stability. You've been doing your part to go within, to heal yourself. And at this point, I feel like you're reaching new levels of understanding, not just about yourself, but about everything. Eight of Chalices is the foundation to all of this. You're going to end up abandoning this entire situation. Or this could be vice versa for some of you. But the jig is up. You may be struggling a little bit with contending with your thoughts and keeping them in check and not allowing yourself to spiral. Yet, I can't help but notice this. There's nothing left when you see this card. There's no more growth to be had. There's no change. Emotionally, things are rocky. Someone could be missing out on the bills due to a lack of abundance currently. They're focusing on their own business, trying to make it their own way. The advice. Here we have the Strength reversed. So we have Leo energy here. As your advice, be wary of people who are dishonest and forceful with you, and deal with them accordingly. And be aware of how you may be coming across to other people. You may become impatient with your circumstances at the moment, but the prideful, arrogant, egoistic behavior that comes with this card reversed. But we've got to be careful with that. Now, there are people around you that are reluctant to get used to all of this. This is urging you to be still, be patient. The defensiveness of others, the overwhelming stress of it all of these things on your to-do list that must get done, so little time. Anything creatively that you were trying to get up off of the ground seems a lot more difficult than it should be. And you're ready to stop putting time into it altogether. The Hierophant was reversed as your hopes and fears And this is also the card for Taurus. So some of you guys could be dealing with that sign specifically, where you're ready to go against the grain. You don't want to settle down in a relationship at this point in your life. And when you feel as though you guys aren't on the same page, you're right where you need to be. There could be someone rebelling here against these different modes and customs of being together, being in a relationship. The outcome is the Knight of Chalices reversed. And that coincides with your energy, Scorpio. Watery energy there, but it's in the reverse. So more references to codependency. There may be some things within the family where someone is, staying with their mother, staying with, one of their parents, trying to find ways to strike out on their own. But there could be some issues where either you're unable to find the help that you need or unwilling. But the environment where you're at now, extremely toxic. Especially with this Hierophant reverse and your hopes and fears. You're not wanting to conform. You don't want to blend into everyday society. You are who you are. You may be developing your own set of beliefs after coming out of a traditional family setting in the past. So we have the Knave of Chalices. There could be a moment where you decide to express how you feel about someone or make some sort of offer. Hey, would you like to go out to eat, or would you like to come over? A proper invitation. Well, with the King of Pentacles here, there seems to be no shortage of money, no issue surrounding that per se, but there's still a lot that you want to accomplish. So we have the Five of Chalices reversed. If you were unable to manifest something that you really, really wanted, whether it's a relationship or a new job, you've reached a point of acceptance. You're not wallowing in self-pity or, sadness. You're just focused on moving on, but there are significant delays in your progress here, and it incites a lot of frustration within you. Again, more references to delays. There could definitely be a situation where somebody was in a relationship while expressing their feelings to someone else. I do get egoistic behavior. If it isn't coming from you, then you know who it's coming from. It's like almost like someone is looking for a fight. King of Pentacles. Could be someone in the workplace who has poor managerial skills. They're not a very good business owner. They seem to be disorganized. The environment is chaotic. I also see that he likes to abuse his power. And before you even got to this point, you already made up your mind that collaboration is not in the cards for you. You would rather focus on yourself and start your own thing. And for those of you that have already started their own business, or you're getting into, becoming an entrepreneur, you're trying to learn more about how to get yourself out there, how to make this bigger, expand. You've made some investments, and you may have invested in the wrong things. You could have invested in the wrong people here in the recent past, and it may have caused significant delays because of that, because there's really nothing left for you at that point. But now we move forward to what appears to be someone's father, or a fatherly figure, someone that is a CEO of a company, the founder. Just someone at the very top is not handling things properly. And it could just be an Aries. There's a lot of narcissistic undertones to this person's personality. Five of Swords reversed. So, you've already come out of a time of separation and loss. You've already moved on from it, but there's still a little bit of resentment there. I see the Nine of Pentacles underneath the Five of Swords reversed, and then we see the Knave of Swords reversed. Let's go ahead and stop here for a second, because we need to talk about these. After one of you decide to admit defeat, take the loss, take the L, and focus more on accumulating abundance. Putting all that effort into your projects, into your work, your career. With the Knave of Swords reversed, though, here we have some air energy popping out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we also have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, and more water and Taurus. Now we have air. You could be receiving some unfortunate news circulating around money. This type of energy is very unstable. There are a lot of miscommunications. The level of maturity is not where it needs to be with this Knave here. It can represent someone younger, or, someone that may be your age, but they just act childlike. This person here says they're going to do this, say they're going to do that, and every single time, all of that fell through. You're starting to realize that there are certain people that may just like hearing the sound of their own voice. I feel like this is someone that would rather seek revenge than seek justice. This is someone who could be following the other, or, snooping through texts, calls, any form of communication. They could be accessing it without anyone's knowledge here. There may be some really ugly things being said to each other. And it results in having to cut it off, cut off communication, block each other. You could still be trying to heal from a past partnership that may not have ended well. And now you're blocked off, your heart is blocked off. I see the card for Aquarius here. For some of you guys, you may be dealing with that sign specifically, where things are just not healing. If anything, it's draining you. You may feel like you're unfulfilled in life. Maybe you long to do more. Someone could be drinking here, or, indulging in, the fast life, the party life. And now they're depleted. You have the Four of Wands reversed, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles crowning you. And mainly, the focus targets family life, relationships. There's a breakdown in communication here. No one is hearing the other. No one is understanding. Some of you may be moving forward with a divorce. And that could also be, where the Knave of Swords reversed comes in and the Hierophant reversed. Someone wants a divorce. Someone wants to break things off. The foundation of your home, your family, has become unstable because of this. There could be some issues circulating around your work where either you're expected to live up to an unrealistic standard. You're supposed to be perfect, pick up the slack of everyone else. Or this could simply be that you're not wanting to make the effort to build anything. Especially when it comes down to an unstable family where there's a lot of conflict, there is just nothing but toxicity. I definitely see broken marriages. You guys may end up moving, or someone will be forced to move once everything is finalized. Hell, they may even decide to move before everything is finalized. Could even come down to there being a third party here, or some cheating involved that came out in the wash. And now you guys are finalizing this separation. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. You're not taking the initiative to forge forward with passion and motivation for your goals or for the situation. You don't want to make the effort. Terribly unfulfilling when it comes down to how everybody is feeling emotionally. No one is satisfied. It's a very stagnant, kind of disappointing situation here with this Eight of Chalices. We see the Magician reversed at the bottom of the deck here. This is someone who definitely uses their abilities for the wrong reasons. They're manipulative. They lie. There could also still be some unrealized potential that you may still have to dig deep to find, or to at least recognize and acknowledge. And once you acknowledge those abilities, your strength, your value that you bring to those around you and to the world in general, once you start to explore the deeper parts of yourself and you learn about your abilities, and once you learn more about these aspects of yourself that you may not have noticed before, you will be able to maximize your potential. But this here is someone that is a con artist, to say the least. We have the King of Chalices. So, for the most part, the pride, the ego, as long as you don't let those things get in the way of how you communicate, how you interact, how you progress, things should be looking better. If it's gotten to the point to where you no longer have the strength to keep going with this unfulfilling situation regarding the family, a marriage, relationships, what have you, friendships even, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And with this King of Cups, this is all about maintaining emotional balance. Not letting anything or anyone outside of you disrupt that balance. You're taking time to have some space for contemplation. You're evaluating your life, your relationships. You're identifying what it is that you truly want out of these things. So we have the Knight of Wands here. So fiery energy popping up, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It looks like at this point, the people that you've been dealing with have decided to move on. Things have become beyond unbearable, and it's leaving everyone stuck in a sense, like they have no control over everything that's transpired. Separations, the conflicts, the instability in general. Someone could be extremely aggressive in their approach, but this is someone that's going nowhere fast. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer. At this point, during your period of introspection, you will find the strength to heal yourself, to reach a state of forgiveness for others, including yourself. And it allows you to lighten the load, so to speak, so you can finally move on. So this could be a physical move. You could be moving somewhere new. You could be just doing some traveling. Maybe you're going overseas. Maybe you're visiting someone. Maybe there's something going on within the family where, you know, you need to go out there and see them, visit them. Knave of Pentacles. So if you guys are dealing with a Taurus here, or just an earth sign, they may be messaging you. They may be looking for something unconventional, something more casual. And maybe on the other end, you wanted something, you know, more exclusive, or this could be vice versa. I mean, not much is left to be said because you guys kind of have opposing views as to what you want out of the situation. But there's way too much to process in one sitting. And it's still leaving you a bit indecisive as to how you should move forward. But you see very clearly what's before you. You see past the BS. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So we have more earth energy popping up. There's a lot of earth, and I like how it's all upright. So financially speaking, you're doing fairly well. You're very abundant. Your home is stable. You take good care of yourself, you know, you're cleaning the house, and I also feel like, since clarifying the Knight of Chalice is reversed, the issues with codependency are causing upsets, emotional upheavals, breakups, lost friendships even, where no one's really getting along, you know, once things are done, everyone's left feeling alone, drained of all of their life force. Jealousy, moodiness, and codependency issues seem to be the root cause of separations and conflict. Old, unhealed wounds from the past is also a huge factor as well. Yeah. Definitely something unexpected will come about. We have the Six of Chalices reversed. So basically releasing the past, everything from the past, whether it's people, places, things, that can help to clear your energy, clear your life, and make room for new positive things to come in. There could be a Gemini in your midst as well for some of you, where, you know, there definitely was a third party situation, and unfortunately the person in the middle realized that, you know, love, harmony, and union, they weren't feeling it. So when they reached a crossroad to pick you or the other, or, you know, however it was, whoever had the third party, whenever they had to make the choice, they decided to choose themselves. Could be more focused on a sexual relationship than trying to establish anything, you know, real. Yeah. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius here. The Temperance reversed, where, you know, you didn't really see anything long term with these people here. These people that this reading references. Definitely friendships have been lost. There's a lingering unhappiness. You know, the Temperance also overindulges. You know, he does things in excess. Could be someone who is a sex addict, someone that has to feed on other people's emotions and energy to be able to sustain their own. From what I see here, if you focus on your intuition and you pay attention, you'll see what's hidden right in front of you, hidden in plain sight. The deception will be exposed. And everyone can move forward with a clear understanding of not only where they stand, but what they should do now at this point. Once everything plays out and you do your part to help yourself through it, then the rest should follow. Things should start to work themselves out. Now that's all I have for you guys for this month. It has been a while to read, and all of my readings have been so long. But there are obviously a lot of messages that need to come through. And there are also a lot of changes that you're currently going through. It's going to shake your world up. But in a good way. It's all about how you react to it, how you use it. So if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And guys, don't forget to leave a like on this video. And until next time, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.